how many weeks do we have till Mardi Gras?
I think like 2.5 now,
Yeah,
right?
it's coming up quick.
2.5.
I mean, another big weekend of parades coming up.
It's like festival season's
It
coming.
is. We're moving right along.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, people.
It's a lot, and that's why the weather matters at this point.
Yes.
It does, each and every day. But we are going to see, again, some kind of nastier days coming up, but a drop in temperature and clearing out just in time for the big weekend of parades. It will be a little cooler, though, so just be prepared for that. Today has been a little bit warmer and more spring-like under mostly cloudy skies, partly to mostly cloudy skies. We've also had a few little light showers kind of pass through. 72 degrees our current temperature. Humidity is at 84%. Again, another afternoon having more of a spring-like feel compared to what we are still very much in winter. We've had a few little light sprinkles, actually had a couple from our tower camera on the West Bank and a few others out in the river parishes. St. Charles, kind of right in between Luling and Laplace, a little shower that is starting to wind down. 78 was our high today. Not quite the record, but way too close. Now, our morning low 64, but that's normally our average high for this time of year. Now, not too far away, it is winter. As a matter of fact, just about 66 miles straight from the airport at Kenner. Baton Rouge is at 54 degrees at 64 at Gonzales. So the front, boy, it is close, but it is just slowly moving on through. Now, it does look like, based on the model trends, that we will see some of the cooler air arrive overnight tonight. So we will steadily see a drop in temperatures, and by probably after midnight falling into the 50s, both north and south shore. So it will be a cooler start to the morning, and high temperatures tomorrow in the 60s, a little bit closer to normal. We will also get into drier air, which is really being felt out to our west, where dew points are more 60s, 50s, and 40s. And I don't think we're going to have a dramatic drop in humidity, but certainly low enough that it will allow for some of that those temperatures to fall into the 50s. Now, with the slightly higher humidity, though, in place, we are going to see another fog advisory in effect. As a matter of fact, Weather Service decided to issue it for now, as we do have some marine areas of a little bit of patchy fog, and that'll be in effect until 6 a.m. Doesn't look like it's going to be as widespread as it was this morning, but certainly some patchy, dense areas. This is why our forecast has been so confusing. It was a very cold air mass that moved into the deep south. The problem was the upper atmosphere didn't really support that colder air moving very far south. We are actually more in control of this upper high, which is warmer. Just off to our west is the colder air, and it's been very much the battleground in between. So far across most of our region, it's been the warmer air winning out. May get into some of that slightly cooler air as the upper high suppresses and this upper trough begins to approach. The upper trough is also what's going to start triggering the rainfall on Thursday and bring with it a cool down as we head into Friday and the weekend. Now, where temperatures are in the 20s and 30s across Texas, that air mass is going to start to moderate over the coming days. So by the time we start to get into the cooler air out to our west, it's not going to be nearly as cold. Again, bit of a temperature drop for tomorrow. Then temperatures likely spike early on Thursday before that next upper trough, or the upper trough, brings in that surge of cooler air, which will be with us for the weekend. They're still undergoing an ice storm from North Texas, Arkansas, parts of Tennessee. The rainfall just up to our north, and for us, at least most of southeast Louisiana, warm and humid. If we get into the cooler air, we'll start to feel it probably after midnight tonight, and it will be a cooler day tomorrow, maybe nearer or normal. Well, rainfall is not really going to get started until Thursday. It depends on just how much that warmer air is able to move northward. Will determine our high temperature probably early Thursday before we do get into the cooler air and the rainfall. Rain will be with us most of the day, maybe even lingering into early Friday morning. But the good news is the rest of the day Friday, we should already start to see clearing skies, but chilly afternoons as the temperatures will stay in the 50s for Friday. So kind of an all over. Again, our high got up to 78 degrees today. We'll be cooler tomorrow and a milder day, but cooler certainly than today. Kind of a quick spike in temperatures right as the front moves in, and then once it moves through, immediately dropping. A chillier start to the day Friday, 40s with a high of only 56 degrees. Maybe some patchy frost north of the lake come Saturday morning and a high of 60. Beautiful weekend. We're back into the 70s, though, early next week.